guys. Um, if you see me jumping around and looking at different areas and stuff like that, and then you see a big brown blob, that would be my dog. So, hello, there he is right there. He's very cute, so just let that be. I'm sorry, I was not looking at the camera. He's very nice and stuff like that. So he loves his mama, and his mama loves him too. Last time we spoke, I believe I was just starting Plexus, and it's kind of like a new way of eating. The eating part, I haven't quite got that down yet. I got it down to the portion sizing, but I haven't gotten the whole, well, let's just say I haven't figured out kind of what style and by style I'm like this. I need to go for. Some part of me is like considering veganism, and if I tried that, okay, fine. There's different things that are out there that can give you the textures of meat and dairy and all that kind of stuff. But that's one of those. If it would actually be beneficial to me, I don't know. But I'll find something that'll work out because, like, not everything works out. So it's been 2 weeks since I posted anything last. Really sorry about that. It's been a little crazy roller coaster, both physically and emotionally and everything like that. As far as like Plexus, because I was starting that, they don't like you making they like it, but there's a certain way you have to talk about it if you work for the company. Which people who work for the company, they do it because they want to. They're ambassadors of the product and spreading the word around and stuff like that. Honestly, I've lost a lot of inches in those 2 weeks' time. Your body has to go through a cleanse of sorts, and then basically you just start working brand new as it's recovering from the candida yeast overgrowth, which honestly is very disgusting to see. Like, apparently it's not entirely conclusive, but there's something called the spit test where you take a small amount of water. I did it about that much, and I did it in what I'm going to be using as a candle holder. And you spit into it, and if it's all the stuff stays at the top, you're okay. If it looks like a jellyfish as it's like going down to the bottom, that means like you're on your way to carrying it, I think. And then the last straw, if you will, is all of the stuff sinking to the bottom. Apparently that means you're like infested with it. Guess which one I got? Number 3. So that just kind of let me know, wow, I've got invaders going on. So I'm taking the Triplex, which is their pink drink. It's called, they call it Plexus Slim, and it is extremely sweet. Like, you're gonna need to water that down. Like, you might have a sweet tooth, but this thing will give you a run for your money because it is sweet. Whew. Yeah, you're gonna want to dilute that. Like, but if you can handle it that strong, like, by all means, more power to you. But I'm not one of those people. I tried for a week and a half. Because I've been on it for 2 weeks, did it for the most of the time, and then I just said screw it. And just not gonna happen. But anyway, you get the drink down, and then, the way that I've been recommended to take it, the person who told me about it recommended that for the slim, you take that in the morning about a half hour before you eat anything. You can also do it before lunch, but you do have to do it like a half hour before you decide to eat anything. And then, since the triplex comes with what's called BioCleanse, and it comes with what's called ProBio 5, you take the BioCleanse two capsules a day with a meal, and then you take one capsule of the ProBio 5 at nighttime, and then you're done for that day. Because it is a 60-day money-back guarantee, that does not mean that you get a 60-day supply. I remember getting confused about that, but yeah, we fixed it. So basically, what I'm using right now is a little, like, it's not quite what the dosage actually is. I think the next order round, I'll actually do it according to the 30-day guidelines. That should be scary and interesting all at the same time. But it's actually a really good product. I have lost inches. Apparently it's more noticeable in my face. May not be on camera just because cameras add like 10 pounds or something like that. If that's true, that's really, really sad. So I've been apparently losing inches in my face and in my sides where like the love handles are. Cause ladies, you'll know this. When you put your bra on and then you've got almost like this roll of fat that starts right where that bra is, and then you're just like trying to hide it. Cause you've got muffin top too. That's kind of what I was having before, and I've been told that no, it's actually disappeared on me. So that's kind of nice. Things are kind of fitting differently. I'm gonna have to go get new exercise clothing, or exercise wear, I should say, tomorrow, because all the stuff that I have, I am beginning to fall out of. So that should be interesting. And also last time we kind of touched on me having swelling issues from my knees down to my toes. That has gotten worse, quite a bit actually. So the doctors are running tests and trying to get MRIs done, trying to figure out, okay, why am I in pain all the time? But, for the moment, I kind of just have to live with the swelling, which, it's painful, it hurts, but it's like, you gotta, I've gotta do it. It's taken up both of my feet. Both of my feet. It's taken up both of my calves, front and back, and it's slowly creeping its way up my legs. Apparently my veins are fine. They got mapped out. So they're running the way they're supposed to, but that's all we know. So we're seeing if it's like an artery's blocked or something. Because I can't be swelling like that all the time. It's just not, it's not natural. So yeah, we're gonna try to see how that works. I do have to wear loose fitting clothing on my legs just because it hurts so bad, if I wrap up the swollen areas, and just like my skinny jeans. I love my skinny jeans, but they're a little tight on the calves right now just because of the size that my calves are. I'm trying to be as careful as I can with everything. Like, I'm exercising every day to make sure that whatever circulation I can be in control of, I can get to work so that I don't risk having a blood clot, because blood clots are not fun to have. So if you guys could kind of like say a prayer for me on that one, or just like, but yeah, say a prayer for me on that one, please. And I'm still waiting for my insurance to approve an MRI for a certain doctor for my spine, and it's gonna take like a month and a half when it's already been 2 weeks. So 2 months is not fair for anyone to have to wait for. And it's a sad experience. I think it's just wrong and messed up, but having, how I would view it morally, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it doesn't. So, I kind of want to do another video, like a part 2 right now, just so I can kind of discuss my thoughts about things. I'm going to try to post more, definitely because of this journey. This is hard, and I do feel alone a lot of the time, because it's kind of like I'm the only person going through it. I'm the only person who knows what I'm feeling right now, and it's just like I'm so exhausted mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically. Like, I'm just, my body, my brain and my body are like, you're done. Like, you need to sleep. And I'm just like, I can't sleep forever, And, I get off my butt every day. I get exercise. I still have a cough from a cold that I had, because I still have the asthma problems. And, one of the things that like makes me want to be active and stuff like that, you guys I'm sure have heard of Pokemon Go. I grew up with Pokemon, and a lot of us did. So it's just like, it's really cool to actually get to play a game where you're actually catching them. But I have to like basically be stuck, at my house, and I'm like, I might get 3 on a good day that wander in, but they're always wild ones. Like, it's annoying. Anyway, just like, you can ignore that. I will probably post later. I'll try to post tomorrow after everything, and I'll show you guys all the lovely new clothing I get. And just kind of give you a check-in to see how everything's going. But, bye for now.